I am the direct descendant of the North American slave trade. Both my parents are black, all 4 of my grandparents are black, all 8 of my great-grandparents, all 16 of my great-greats. On my mother's side, my ancestors were enslaved in Alabama. On my father's side, we were enslaved in Texas. I am not oppressed. I'm not oppressed, and I'm not a victim. Racism in America would by and large be dead today if it were not for certain people and institutions keeping it on life support.
Look, I can tell you that all day long, but it's not as powerful as when a black man stands up and says it. And I agree with him, and I applaud him, because you know he's going to take heat for all of that. You see, this is what's happening across the country, though. Parents are taking action like this. That's why Turning Point USA has launched their latest initiative. It's called the School Board Watch List, to help people fight this indoctrination in the K through 12 public education system, really across the country. They actively identify school boards pushing CRT, critical race theory, on our children, so people have the information to hold district leadership accountable. And it's working. The man who helped form this nationwide watchdog program is the founder and president of Turning Point USA. Charlie Kirk is here. Charlie, it's good to see you.
Great to see you, my friend. Thank you.
So, Charlie, thank you for doing this. How's it going so far? How do people get involved? How do you hold school boards accountable?
Yeah, they can go to schoolboardwatchlist.org to check out the website. Last evening, I spoke at a school board meeting in Scottsdale, Arizona. I could tell you that the members of the school board were not too happy to see me. They wanted to go about their business, masked, of course, without having to be called out for what they've been doing to our children in the local Scottsdale area. I was joined by hundreds of other parents and taxpayers. In fact, there were so many people that showed up, they did not have enough time for public comment for all of them to be able to speak. Thankfully, I was able to speak last night. And this is done in conjunction with what we are doing at Turning Point USA with the School Board Watch List, which is to expose and to be able to publicize what is happening in our school boards. There's so much energy around this issue, Grant, and where Turning Point USA is looking to fill the void is the information void, is that people need to know when these school boards are meeting, what are they passing. Through Freedom of Information Act requests and through other measures at our school board watch list, we are going to be able to have the information that is necessary for parents to be able to take their rightful place as constitutional oversight over what's happening in our schools. I'm very pleased with what we've already been able to do at Turning Point USA. My wife also gave a great speech last evening at the Scottsdale School Board meeting. I have to say, they didn't like her speech. They hated her speech more than mine, which means her speech was much better than mine. This is a movement, Grant, and we're very pleased to see what we've done so far.
Well, so I think one of the benefits of this that you've created is you're going to start to collect information. So if you use that information properly, you'll also start to see trends. You'll start to see what parts of the country this is happening more in, what parts of different states it's happening. Is that part of the plan in all of this?
That's exactly right, because all of a sudden we'll start to realize that there might be a national consolidated, concerted effort, I should say, to implement this through different school districts across the country. So, for example, if we see something happening in Pinellas County in Florida, something happening in Santa Barbara in California, something happening in District 214 in the suburbs of Chicago that are eerily identical, then all of a sudden that kind of lends itself to the argument that there might be a centralized concerted campaign to put critical race theory into our schools. Who's behind it? Who's funding it? How do we stop it? So information is so key. And at Turning Point USA, we're an educational organization first and foremost to give people the information that they need to make informed decisions. Last night, I personally went there. We had a lot of fun. And this is just the very beginning. We are going to try to put pressure on these school boards across the country to say, no more CRT, no more wokeism, implement pro-American education. We need to restore what it means to be an American in our public education system. I could tell you, I said this last night in my meeting. These school board members, they've awoken a sleeping giant, and they regret ever doing this.
Well, I love it. Real quick, because you bring up this interesting point. Do you think, if you can in about 30 seconds, is this a nationally coordinated effort, or is the big school unions behind it? Where do you think it's coming from?
Well, we already know the American Federation of Teachers are behind it. They said that in their board meeting, that they're going to try to implement critical race theory in all 50 states. I think it's probably deeper than that. I think it's more sophisticated and better funded by that. And we're going to find out. We're going to find out if there's a national organization. We're going to find out if there's billionaires that are conspiring together to put in critical race theory in your child's school. And going school board by school board, district by district, we are going to peel this back. At Turning Point USA, we are the nation's largest student activist organization, and it's never been done before to have students start to challenge their school boards and say that you are not educating us properly, you are not doing the things we want us to do, stop masking us, stop mandating vaccines, and start teaching history properly. I think what we're doing at our school board watch list is going to be the left's worst nightmare.
Well, we know what you're doing is working. I mean, proof is we have a lot of your ambassadors come on the program because they're such great spokespeople for what's going on and really voices of freedom, especially when it comes to issues of education. So, Charlie Kirk, keep doing what you're doing, keep up the fight, and most of all, keep us posted too. Thank you, buddy.
Thank you so much.